Hello and welcome. This is your February 2026 Astrology Tiger Month in Horse Year Chinese Horoscope. Now, Tiger Month begins February 4th, lasting all the way through until March 5th. And we have the word yin is for tiger. That's the Chinese word for tiger is yin. And the tiger is very impetuous and very mischievous. Now, tiger is like Aquarius. And we have tiger of horse permutation or Aquarius of Gemini. That's the compatibility. Aquarius horse compatibility. And the permutation of horse is like Gemini. Understand, though, that the year of the Yang fire horse begins February 17th of 2026, lasting through until February 5th of 2027. Now, Chinese New Year starts at different times each year because the Chinese New Year is not an arbitrary date on the calendar. It's marked by celestial events, okay? So very concrete events that happen astronomically. So what we have is the second new moon after the winter solstice is when the Chinese New Year begins. And coming up now for 2026, that's February 17th. Now in 2027, it'll be February 5th. And sometimes it happens in January. With that said, if you're a person who is a tiger month born in a horse year, then that's like an Aquarius born during a horse year, then a horse year is like a Gemini year, just so you know. Okay, if this is who you are, and this is the general energy for everyone, then what we have now is we have that you are a very, very bright one, very bright indeed, filled with brain power and efficiency, causing you to be a very, very smooth operator. You're a smooth smoothie. Life wants to help you attain your objectives, but you've got to allow those you trust to help you. Flexibility is one of the key elements of your personality that makes you attractive to both colleagues and fans alike. They also rely seriously upon your ingenuity and your amazing ability to solve problems with your intelligence and your logical mind. Another way in which you provide light in the darkest of situations is within your sparkling and orderly appearance. You are stylish when it comes to how you keep up both your physical appearance and also your elegant fashion, making you the project of many corporate scouts looking for new talent. So those headhunters are out looking for you. The biggest lesson in your life is to learn to stick to your ability to control yourself and to perform the daily regulations that bring your aims into your truly capable hands. This requires an ample measure of introspection and contemplation. So this is the kind of how your attributes can help this upon your own attentiveness to detail and your consciousness, okay? Your detail and your consciousness, your conscious awareness, indeed. It's imperative for you to understand that utilizing your personal daily habits, routines, or ceremonies is imperative to your future success. This is the most hindering of hundreds, of hurdles that you might, think that you have to overcome for you, since you are not a big fan of being stressed and you're not a big fan of being obligated in any way, shape, or form to having to complete regular tasks, even if such responsibilities are for your own benefit. In fact, if these advantageous labors are ones that you have created for yourself to execute to the completion of steps to excel in your chosen field, to catapult you up to the top of the pyramid, you might still find yourself having to concentrate very, very hard to force yourself to crossing your own finish line. Nevertheless, if you ask people that want, to help you for their support in guiding you to know how to compel yourself into doing what you know you must do, then, and only then, a person born in Tiger month during the horse year like you can surely you can have like a great success. You can have great victories in your present opportunities and those that, the prospects yet to come. Now, one time honored way to induce yourself, to get yourself to achieve the directives you know you must get ahead, that to get ahead in life, to succeed, to have triumphs, and to be a winner is called a Dickens, when it invokes the three psychological ghosts of the past, present, and future to coerce a person to overcome that are stuck in these areas of their lives. This technique was used in the Frasier television show in the season 3, episode 21, where there's smoke, there's fire. That's the name of the episode. Where there's smoke, there's fired. Where there's smoke, there's fired, which is apropos to this horse year coming up. Okay, in this episode, Frasier, a radio psychiatrist, is mandated by his boss, the owner of the radio station, to stop his fiancée from smoking. It turns out that this station owner's bride-to-be is the woman named B.B. Glazer that is also Frasier's agent. Now, B.B. Glazer does not want to quit smoking. Okay? So, the battle ensues. Spoiler alert, though, at the end of this episode, B.B. is able to get, she's able to sort of wrangle around and keep smoking, even though Frasier's trying to get her to quit. But Frasier is then able to get B.B. to quit smoking by painting the picture of her for how her future life will be if she does not quit smoking. And this is thus, the way he gets her to see that it's good to quit smoking, because if she doesn't quit smoking, she's not going to be able to marry a rich man, the station owner, versus not quitting smoking and subsequently not being able to wed the wealthy man with whom she wants to tie the knot. The technique proves to be very persuasive for Frasier's greedy agent, that this is the way to able to get her to quit smoking. So the greedy agent is then able to be then made to not smoke. So she gets to marry the greedy agent, gets to marry the station owner, and Frasier gets to get the greedy station owner to give Frasier what he wants, which is a boost in his career. Now, there is something that happens which sort of, throws a different fly in the ointment, but I'm not going to spoil that for you. Watch the show and you'll understand. Okay? It's called a Dickens. And I believe it was also referred to by Anthony Robbins in some of his presentations on personal power presentation. So Anthony Robbins does also use that technique. It's a time-honored technique used by those who are in the know. Okay, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again. We'll see you very soon. We'll see you for our next installment. See you then.